Hi guys, welcome back. So, today, my idea is to take the front cover off. In order to take the front cover off, there's some bolts that hold it from below, so I've got to take the lower oil pan off. Now, I know this engine still has oil in, so underneath, I'm going to remove the drain plug, which is on a 13mm. Hopefully comes out quite nicely. Not a lot of oil in there, but I know there's some. One drain plug. Now I think this drain plug's actually been replaced because watching videos online, they ain't like a bolt. So in the bag, if we've got a bag, bags. Anybody seen my bags? There's no sparkles in the oil as far as I can see, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. Now, when I said there was no sparkles in there, looks like I was lying. Don't know if that's foam or... I'm guessing foam. Yeah. There's also possibly contaminates in my drain pan. I've drained other things into here recently and not fully cleaned it, but as you can see, oil's still coming out. And the speed it's coming out, I would say it's probably the right oil because it's quite thick. So, still dripping out quite nicely. Underneath here, there's a load of 10mm. I think all bolts are off. I can see I'm leaving in the sensor. Now what I'm going to do here, the rubber mallet, is see that comes off. No. I'm going to need some pry bar in there, so that is something that's RTB. You hear the change difference? There we go. We've broken the seal. Remove all the rest of that. You guys are going to see this at the same time as me. So, inside. The pump. Looks okay. Looks quite clean. These are the bolts that we need to get to the top bit. Have an oil pump, pickup pipes. And you see there wasn't that much gaskets around it, but there was some. Okay. So now I have to remove these bolts so I can take the front cover off. Oil pickup looks good. Can't see anything else at the engine at the moment. So, probably should have done this before. Basically, I've turned the engine over because there's a cover here which is blocking access to the bolts. I need to remove 6 bolts to get the front time cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 bolts are blocked. Now, I also have one pickup tube here with a bolt in it, and I have another pickup tube here with Allen key. So this first pickup tube I also spilt water and oil all over the floor because there's still some water left in the block, and I thought I'd got most of it out. So, doesn't look to be an O-ring on that, but there's a bolt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that one so I can keep the actual bolt with the pipe. Now we have access to that one, access to that one. Don't have access to this one, so I've got to remove this, which looks to be a 5mm Allen key. And also, if we're looking down this hole there, there's a load of paper in there. I was trying to work out what I was for. So I'm going to guess this is a 5mm Allen key. And it is a 5mm Allen key. Can I get it? So it wasn't actually that tight. So let's try 4. Again, not that tight. One out. Two out, both with some form of Loctite on there. And that feels like it's got an O-ring around it. So yeah, that's that one. So now I can get into this bolt, which which looks like it's the only one that's holding this cover baffle on. Yeah, and you can see seems to be some kind of baffle. That's the bolt for that. Now I can get to the other two bolts that I need to for the front timing cover. And what I've also noticed is there's another bolt here. Now that is holding yet another return pipe, but I don't know if that goes through to the timing chains. I'm going to check now. There's 4 bolts left in. Are they all the same size? 3. Number 4. So then we're all the same size. So what we've done now is remove 6 bolts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've loosened this one off, but it's actually quite small, so I don't think it's actually going to make a difference. That should be now from inside the sump, the chain cover fixed. And there we can see a look into the strainer, the oil pump, looks clean. No bits in there. Good job, that one. So we're looking for the front of the engine now. We've got to remove some of the stuff. Some of the stuff that keeps coming on and off. Things like the dampener, this positioner, and there's various bolts, 2, 3, 4, to remove the timing cover. So I'm going to get on with that now. Okay. Handy shelf, was it 13 mil? This into a bag. I think I already have a bag for this, but I will write on it what it is in a moment. No, that's a 13 mil. I have to take these off if I remember I did mine tight. No, I didn't. Very long bolts. Loose. Somebody's already had that one off. And it looks like we also have to take this off. Straight in the oil. Where I do not want it to go. Right. Let's go fishing. Yeah. Okay. Where we put it? Okay, sorry about that. So this pipe is now totally loose. And also this wiring. So if I remove the wiring, oh, that's a long bolt. Put the bolt back in. What I should be able to do is remove this pipe. It's coming. Right. Pipe and electrics. Over to one side. There's some form of O-ring in there. Okay, so now if I remove the 13 mils, so what I want to do is I want to see all the 13 mils the same. Yes, all the 13 mils are the same. 1, 2. And there's another 13 mil here. So this one may be different. See, you always forget a bolt. Yes, that one was different. That one's the longest one, so that came out of there. Okay, now 10 mil. So, right. And we have the one in the middle, behind the water pump. I have head gaskets at the top here, which we have to be careful of. How the hell are we going to bang that one? First question, what's it sound like if I just knock it? As in, how loose is it? So, it does actually seem to be coming. That side doesn't seem to be going that well, but this side does. So if I was to hold this, the amount of movement in it, I would say it's good to come. So, there's a gasket in the middle, two gaskets, just one gasket, a small gasket here, and the gasket on that side has done a runner, or wasn't delisted. Okay, so, change the oil pump. Let's see how much. There's a video on YouTube at the moment where somebody's putting one of these into an E46. He's got quite a bit of movement in that, so we can actually verify what the factory is. main guy comes off with a bolt. There's the other gasket. I think I'm going to leave it there today, guys. We managed to get 75 subscribers, so that's going well. Like I said, I think the goal I said was 250 by the end of this year, so 2025. Quite an aggressive target for these videos because they're quite boring. The main reason I'm doing the videos is so I can actually look back when I need to reassemble this, and I've got some information because I'm not going to reassemble this tomorrow. So I need to understand what I have actually done and where I'm going with it. Okay, cheers guys. We'll see you on the next one, which maybe is oil pump and lower sump. And we can actually see what condition the engine's in inside. Bye.